Hello dear students of class 7. Today we are going to study the part 6 of the chapter 9 using list images and links. Students, in this part we are going to talk about inserting images and the image or the IMG tag. So let us begin with it. Now students, inserting images simply means inserting image file on your web page. For example, let me show you this web page. Now, as you can see, when I open this web page, there is an image file uploaded over here. So, how to do this? Okay, this is what we are going to talk about in this particular chapter and different cases associated with uploading images on a web page. So, now students, besides text, you can display graphics, drawings, paintings, charts, maps, or images on a web page. These are the things beside the text that you can upload on a web page. Till now, you were only dealing with the text. Okay, when you were uploading something on your web page like this, okay, like this is a definition list. Only we are talking about the text. Okay, but now we are going to upload image on a web page. Okay, we are going to upload what images on a web page. So how to do it? Let us see. Now, why do we upload images on a web page? To make the web page more appealing. Okay, to make the appearance of the web page better. Okay, images can also be used as navigational tools to help users browse through the internet. What does this mean? When you might have browsed on the internet a lot. Okay, so sometimes when you click on an image, some other page opens, right? So that time the images are used as links to take you to some another page. Okay, this is called as the navigation. Now, web browsers support various graphic format. Okay, so the images can be uploaded on a web page in different formats. Okay, there are different types of images. There are different formats of images. The widely used formats are the GIF. The full form of GIF is graphic interchange format. Okay, graphic interchange format. And then the full form of PNG is Portable Network Graphics. What is it? Portable Network Graphics. And the full form of JPG is Joint Picture Expert Group. Okay. So these are different widely used formats. Apart from these formats, images come in different formats. Okay. And your web browser, it supports different types of graphic or different types of image formats. Now there are two types of images, inline image and external image. Okay, what is inline image? The inline image is displayed when a web page is opened and inserted within the line of the text. Okay, that means as soon as, suppose if I open this web page, see, as soon as I open this web page, the image is showing me on this web page. This type of image is called as a inline image. But suppose if I open this web page and there is a link over here, and then when I click on that link will take me to a new image. Okay, when I click on the link and then that after clicking on that link, an image will open, then that type of image is called as a external image. Okay, so there are two types of image, inline image and external image. Now inline image can be inserted using the IMG tag. Okay, only IMG tag can be used to upload the inline image, but for external image you need to use anchor tag along with the IMG tag. Okay, which is the A tag. Okay, for external image you need to use A tag, and for inline image you only need to use the IMG tag. So we will be discussing about the external image later on. Today we are going to talk about the inline image and the IMG tag. So let us talk about the IMG tag. Students, the IMG tag is used to add images on a web page. Okay, it is both. It is used to add both type of images, inline also and external also. But for external, you need to use anchor tag also along with the IMG tag. Now, IMG tag is used to add images on a web page. It is an empty tag. What does this mean? That this tag, this IMG tag, it does not have a closing off tag. It does not have a off tag. This tag does not exist. Okay, an off img tag does not exist. Okay, it just has an on tag. That is what it means. It has an empty, it is an empty tag. Okay, and it requires different attributes to be specified along with it. That means you cannot use only img tag and your image will be uploaded. No, you have to use attributes along with it. So let us discuss different attributes of the IMG tag. The first and the most important attribute of the IMG tag is the SRC attribute. The first and the most important attribute is SRC attribute. This SRC stands for source. Okay. So students, suppose you want to upload an image on a web page. What is the first question that you need to answer? The first question and the important question that needs to be answered is, what is the source of the image that you want to upload? Where is this image stored? If you want to insert this image on your web page, where is this image stored? What is the source of this image, or what is the location of this image? Yes. So SRC attribute helps in defining the source of the image. While specifying the image file, one should be aware of its location. So if you want to upload an image, you should be aware of the location where the file exists or where the file is stored on your computer. Or if it is not stored on your computer, if it is stored on the internet, where on the internet it is stored. So you need to know the address of the image file that you need to upload. Okay, and that is what is your SRC attribute. Okay, now students, when you want to upload an image using the IMG tag and its SRC attribute, okay, there are three cases that can arise. Okay, there are three cases that can arise. The first case, in the first case, students, in the first case, the image, okay, and the HTML file that you are creating, both will be present in the same folder in your computer. In the second case, the image file and the HTML file that you are going to create, both will be in the different folder, but both folders will be inside your computer only. And in the third case, the image file will not be present on your computer, but it will be present on internet or on the Google's or web server. Somewhere on the internet, on some computer on the internet, this image file will be saved, but it will be not in your computer. Okay. So these are the three cases. Let's talk about the case one. Let me show you case one with the help of an example. Now students, suppose I'll just show you. This is a folder on my computer. There is a folder which is called as desktop. Inside the desktop, there is a folder which is called as class 7 scanned. And inside that folder, there is another folder which is called as example folder. Okay. And inside this example folder, there is a image file which is called as Taj Mahal. What is the name of this file? tajmahal.jpg. Okay. What is the full name of this file? Tajmahal. And what is the extension? .jpg. Okay. Now students, I'll show you. See, this is the HTML file that I have created. Now I'll just remove this HTML file. Okay. First, let me open it with the notepad. And now I'm going to delete this file. Okay. Now I'm going to upload this image on a web page. Okay. Let me show you with the help of image tag. Okay. IMG tag. Okay, students. So I've already written this code. I started with HTML, then head tag, then title tag. Inside the title, I have given some title uploading image. Then inside, then I've closed the title, then I've opened head, and then I've closed head tag, and then I've opened the body tag. Now inside the body tag, students, I'm going to write my IMG tag. Okay, it doesn't matter you write in small or big. Okay, capital letter or small letters, it's one and the same. Okay, so I've written IMG and now I'm going to use which attribute? SRC. And now the value of this SRC, I have to give some value to this SRC. What will be value of this SRC, students? The value of this SRC will be the name of this file. In case 1, if the image file, okay, if the image file, suppose the name of the image file is pic1.jpg, but in our case, what is the name of this file? In our case, the name of this file is tajmahal.jpg. Okay, lies in the same folder where the referring HTML file is located. That means when I'm going to save this file, I will save this file in the same folder where my image is. Okay, in this same folder, in this example folder only, if I save my HTML file, okay, in that case, students, what I have to do? In that case, then we can refer to the image by simply writing its name. Where you are going to write the name of the image? After image, okay, image tag, source attribute, and inside the value of this source attribute, you have to write the name of this image. For example, they have written pic1.jpg. For me, I will be writing tajmahal.jpg. Okay, I'll write tajmahal.jpg because the name of my file is Taj Mahal. As you can see, uh, this is the folder. As you can see, the name of the file is tajmahal.jpg. See, Taj Mahal and the extension is .jpg. So I have written in the source attribute the value of the source attribute as the name of my file. And now I'm going to save this file in the same folder, okay, where in that example folder only. Okay, so I'm writing case1.jpg. You can give any name to this file. Okay, it doesn't matter what name you give over here. You can give any name. Sorry, but the extension should be .html. I'm really sorry about this. .html. Okay, because this is an HTML file, and then I'll save this file. Now, if you can see over here, this is the image file and this is the HTML file that I've created, case1.html in front of you. Okay, so when I open this file, you can see this image has been uploaded on my or inserted on the web page. Yes, this image has been uploaded on the web page. Now, because this was case 1, students, because this was case 1, that's why in the code, in the SRC attribute, I had to only mention the name of the file. Okay, only the name of the file. No, but suppose if I remove this image from here, okay, so I'm removing this image from here and suppose I am storing it in example2 folder. So now this HTML file and this image file, now they are both in the different folder. This gives rise to case 2. If the image file, okay, if the image file, that is the your pic1.jpg, lies in a directory other than the one in which the HTML file is placed. So if your image file and if your image file, okay, and if your HTML file, both of them are in different folders, then this will not work. See, the image is not uploaded. Yes, the broken, you can see a broken image over here. That image is not uploaded. Okay, so what you have to do in this case, students, what you have to do, you have to specify the full path of the file. Okay, see over here. Now, only pic1.jpg is not written. In case 2, you have to write the full path of the file where it is stored exactly in the computer. So what I have to do, I have to open the folder where the image is stored. Okay, right click on the image, go to properties, go to security, and then at the top object name, you need to copy this entire text. Copy this entire text and then go to the source attribute. Go to the source attribute of your HTML file. And instead of this, paste it. See, now this is the full source of that file, full location, complete location of this image file. And then I'm going to save it. And now when I open this, you can see the image has been uploaded. Okay, so this is case 2. What is case 2? In case 2, the HTML file and the image file both are present in the same computer, in this computer only, but they are in different folders. Now let's talk about case 3. If the image file does not lie in your computer, that means in case 3 the image file is not there in the computer only. In case 1 it was there in the computer and both of them were in the same folder. In case 2 the file was there in the computer but they were in the different folder. Okay, but in the case 3 the file is not there on my computer only. So where the file is? The file is on the internet. Okay, so if you search for Taj Mahal image, okay, you will get lots of images on the internet. Okay, like these are all images on the internet. They are not stored on my computer. These images are not there on my computer. Rather, these images are on the internet. Okay, on some other computer. All these images are on different computers. So suppose I want to upload this image. So what I'll do, I will open this image. Okay, see, this is the complete location of your image. See, this is the URL of the place or the page where this image is stored on the internet. So in the third case, students, what you have to do, you have to copy this URL. Okay, copy this URL and then you have to paste this URL in the uh, in the HTML file. Okay, on inside the source value of the source attribute. Okay, over here now you have to paste the URL of this file. So this is the web URL of that file. Okay, this is the web URL of that image. Okay, so I have pasted it over here and I will save it. Oh, sorry, I will save as. This time I'm going to give it case3.html. Okay, and then I will save this file. And now when I open it, you can see this image which was there on the internet earlier. Now it is there on my web page. Okay, students. So these are the three different cases that comes when we talk about the image tag and its source attribute. Okay, the second attribute of your this the second attribute of the image tag is the height and width attribute. So the height and width attribute specify the height and width of an image respectively, either in form of integer or percentage value. Okay, so if you want to change, now as you can see, students, this image file, okay, this is a very big image file. Okay, see, this is a very big image file. Suppose I want to uh, change the height. So from here to here is the height of this image, from here to here is the width of this image. Okay, suppose I want to change the height and width of this image. What can I do? I can use the height and width attribute. I will open this HTML file in Notepad, and now what I'll do, I will just change. I'll come, I'll give a space over here, and then I will give a new attribute HEIG height, and I'll give it a value, suppose 400. Okay, and then I will use one more attribute width, and I will give it a value, suppose 200. Okay, so height, I have changed the height and width of this image. New height is 400 and width is 200. Okay, let me use the double quotes over here. It is optional to use double quotes. Okay, even if you don't add double quotes, then also it is okay. Now file, I will save this, and now when I check it, see, the height and width of that image has been, earlier it was this, but after changing the code, this from here to here is 400, from here to here is 200. So I can change the height and width of any image by changing the values of height and width attribute. Okay, if you want to make it, suppose, for a square, then 400 and save. Now see, This is also 400, this is also 400. So this is the height and width attribute, students. So you can change height and width of a image using the height and width attribute. Now students, the next attribute is the align attribute. Okay, the next attribute is the align attribute. The word align comes from the word alignment. Okay, so align attribute aligns the image relative to the surrounding text according to the specified value. Okay, so actually right now there is no surrounding text on this page, but if there would have been a surrounding text, then the alignment of this image would have been according to the text present on the web page. Now students, the align attribute aligns the image relatively to the surrounding text, and it can hold this attribute except different values like this, which is given in this figure. This can hold 5 values: left, right, top, middle, bottom. Okay, so right now as you can see, the alignment of this image is to the left of the page. It is on the left side. You can see, if this is my page, this entire page, this is the left side of the page, this is the right side of the page. So I'll show you by just changing the alignment of this image. I will come over here and I will add align, A-L-I-G-N, align attribute. I'll write align equal to, I'll write R-I-G-H-T. Earlier it was left. Now I have changed the value of the attribute and I have given the value as right. Okay. Now I'll click on this save, and now when I refresh it, you see the image file went from this side to this side, because earlier the alignment was left. Now the alignment is right. Because how did I change it? With the help of align attribute and giving it the value right. So now you can practice this on your own. Now, moving on to the next and the final attribute, which is the alt attribute. Okay, the alt attribute means alternate text. Now, students, earlier you had seen, if you do any mistakes over here, okay, suppose if I make a mistake over here, I remove some text. Okay, I remove some text from the address of the image, and if I save the file, you can see that now that file is not no more seen on the web page. Can you see this file? No. See, you can just see a broken image over here. Can you see this broken image? Yes. If you make any mistakes in the address of the file, or suppose many a times your internet connection, if it's not working properly, students, okay, if you make the mistake in the source attribute, okay, if you make the mistake in the value of the source attribute of, or if you have a slow internet connection, then sometimes the browser does not display the images. Okay, now in that case you can display alternate text. Okay, alternate text for the image with the help of the alt attribute, so as to provide description about the image. For example, if you look over here, the user clearly tried to upload the image, this image. They wanted to upload this image over here, but due to wrong value of source attribute, what happened? A broken image appeared over here. And by using this alt attribute, see, alt equal to image of the Santa hut. So a text is appearing over here, image of the Santa hut. So what you are doing, even if your image is not appearing properly, at least the uh, text related to that image will appear, so that at least the user will know that the name of the, what is the purpose of the image or the name of the image. Okay, so that will appear. So let me show you quickly how to use this alt tag. Right now I have not used alt tag, that's why no text is appearing over here. But if I go to this file, okay, if I open this file with notepad, okay, and if I add, suppose I remove this, okay, let me make a mistake in the this let me make a mistake in the source attribute. Okay, and now if I use the alt attribute, alt, okay, alt, it doesn't matter you write in small or capital, and if I write image of Taj Mahal, okay, if I write image of Taj Mahal in the value of this alt, okay, and if I save this, Now see student, what will happen? Even the image is appearing in a broken manner, but the text associated with that image is appearing. Okay, so this is the use of the alt attribute. Okay, so I hope you have understood these four attributes of the image tag, the source attribute, the different cases, the height and width attribute, align attribute, and alt attribute. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section for this video. Okay, I will be very happy to answer any of your queries related to this topic. Okay, uh, now I'll meet you in the next lecture where we will discuss about linking of web pages, types of links, and different things. Okay, till then, take care of yourself, be well. Thank you for listening.